DMZ stands for demilitarized zone, but in our saga, it is a sinister place where all of the rebels reside.
DMZ is a story about America after a 21st century civil war. You have one part of the country that's controlled by the military, another part of the country that's controlled by the free states of America. And in the middle is Manhattan Island, and it's no man's land.
It's a New York City that imagines that as a country, we've not been able to reconcile our differences. People who believe one thing live on one side of the country, and people who believe in something else live on another side. People have died, and New York was declared a demilitarized zone. Everyone was ordered to leave, but some people refused to. This is about the people who stayed, and one woman who makes her way back into the DMZ to liberate her son, and in the process liberates herself.
I just love that this was a world that Ava wanted to sink her teeth into. It's so topical, but also it's bigger than that, and she does it from so many different angles, but it always kind of goes back to who are you choosing to be, how are you choosing to be, and what world do you want to really be in? If you're gonna get that raw and vulnerable with someone, it's gotta be Ava.
The concept of the DMZ is horrific. But then you get in there and you're like, Manhattan has been turned inside out. What do the cloisters look like? What's Central Park look like? What's the South Street Seaport look like?
I spent a lot of my growing up in New York City. Some of the angles that we were recreating with visual effects were places I had driven over hundreds of times when I lived there. So we could be really exact and say, no, from this angle, you're gonna see this. From Skell's apartment, which is on the Hudson River, what you're gonna see across the way is the Palisades. That's New Jersey.
If New York City was abandoned, what would that look like? There would still be something standing, some of what we know to be pristine next to something that got bombed. One of the things that we leaned into is the way that people repurpose and reconfigure things, the way that people have taken over spaces that previously they were not allowed into.
We had to get it right.
This is a world where basic utilities that you and I enjoy don't exist. This is a place where there is no law. Systems of value have totally been redefined. If you have electricity, it's because you have power. If you have running water, that is power. A dollar matters, but a working light bulb matters more.
The best speculative fiction has always been cautionary tales, telling us what the dangers of what we will become are. I don't think DMZ is there to answer questions. It's there to raise questions.
It's gonna get you thinking. Now, what you think about is up to you. And I think this kind of material is the best for people to interrogate their own thoughts about differences, about equity, about resources and the division of them, about the way that you deal with people who you don't agree with.
The show is about people coming together. The show is about people from all walks of life, all nationalities, realizing that they can operate as one community in peace.
I can't tell you how proud I am to be very much a part of the world of the DMZ. When you start with the auspices of Ava DuVernay as a director and producer, and Roberto Patino as the writer and showrunner, you're already ahead. And then you populate this world with actors like Rosario Dawson, whom lead, and a cast of characters that are extremely talented. It's been a long time coming.
You don't have to have read the graphic novel to be able to enter into the DMZ. What you can expect is a story of a badass woman who is going to find her son by any means necessary. And along the way, she's going to experience some stuff that blows your mind.
Sparks fly.